I would like to start this video with an apology. I made a mistake. I have deceived everyone and led people down the wrong path. This path would have led to a life of ignorance, of wrongness, of being a clown. A couple weeks ago, maybe months at this point, I made a video called The Final Spider. As it turns out, that was a lie. Yes, I lied to you. Not the first time I lied. There was indeed another spider. One actual final spider that I neglected to tell everyone about. And that spider is named the Galahad. What the fuck, you may ask? This doesn't look like a spider at all, you would correctly say. But to the clans, this is indeed a spider. A glass spider, if you will. That's not a real bug. It's a song and concert by David Bowie. Is it any good? I don't know. It's on Apple TV right now. I don't have Apple TV. You gotta pay for that shit. I'm not paying Apple shit. I fucking hate Apple. This is the first mech in this series for which there isn't much on in terms of its development. It just kind of exists in canon. And that's it. This wasn't like built in response to anything, you know, this wasn't built because it was supposed to fit in like a niche role. It just kind of exists, you know? It was just Clan Widowmaker deciding to upgrade an old mech model that they just had like lying about. And then boom, glass spider. You guys know everything as like a fruitful backstory. I'll just mention a bit about the mech it was built on. The Galahad. The original Galahad was designed to replace the Rifleman. That's a pretty tall order. Rifleman is a pretty solid sniper, if I would say so myself. But to avoid this becoming a Galahad video, let's just say that on paper, it was indeed better than Rifleman. And later, when the Exodus happened, most of the Galahads left with the Exodus fleet, and the ones that remain in Innisphere, they're just kind of slowly dwindled until the Board of Blake decided to bring them back up. But again, that's a story for another time. Back to the glass spider. This being a clan mech means that it uses, surprise surprise, clan technology. That means that they are better in every way compared to like Innisphere stuff. Range, weight, and things like case being built in. Like you don't have to put like spend like space and weight to put case because it's just built in. It's free. Pretty cool. The mech is built on the Heavy Series LX Endo Steel chassis rated for 60 tons. It is powered by Fusion 240 Mark V engine, giving it a maximum speed of 65 kilometers per hour. The standard configuration is armed with 2 Gauss rifles of unknown make, and that's it. Targeting these weapons is the GHD-8J TTS, that giant disc probably on its head, and pilots talk to each other using the XX-485 Mark IV. Protecting and cooling all these systems is 10 tons of forging ZM15 ferrofibrous armor and 10 double heat sinks. A giant disc on the head is usually an indicator of anti-air capabilities. Think of it like a radar disc. And guess what? This is indeed the case for this one. Its computer has special aircraft targeting systems and also the ability to track multiple targets with ease and accuracy. To further aid with this, the glass spider can turn its hip in an almost full circle, allowing it to aim for aircraft without needing to readjust itself, which will most likely lead to having to reacquire the target. Now, the glass spider is one of those few clan mechs that is not an omni-mech. Yes, it's a normal mech made by the clans. Just for the people who don't know what an omni-mech is, an omni-mech is a modular type of mech that you can do like quick equipment swaps to fit the mission. Right? It will take like a couple of hours to refit the mech, right? If not minutes, depending on the stuff that you want to switch. It's like it's a simple plug and play system. A normal mech requires you to like open it up, then you gotta disconnect everything, then reconnect the things you want to put in, you know, all the wires, the bolts, everything, and then you gotta close that back up again, and this could take at least a day. Takes a while to do that. But anyway, let's get on to it. The second variant came more than a century later. That's a pretty long time. Guess the Prime variant is just that good, huh? This one was created by Clan Wolf and produced by their Callan Industries company. The idea behind this variant was to eliminate ammo dependency, especially useful for long campaigns with horrible supply lines. So the Gauss rifles were swapped out for an array of pulse lasers of all 3 sizes, a large on each arm, 2 mediums on the left torso, and 3 smalls on the right. They also installed an additional target computer there too. Of course, since the mech now relies on energy weapons, more heat sinks had to be installed to keep things cool. It's got 16 now. One of these was piloted by Innisphere freelance mercenary Jason Vulture Jakowski. In 3146, Jakowski was jumping around looking for a mercenary unit he could join. He was at Art Royale when Jade Falcon invaded the planet and joined in the defense effort with the rest of the mercenaries that were there too. But the clan forces were just too much, and eventually Jason had to retreat. During the retreat, he met with Calhoun mercenary Jen Youngblood, and the two escaped on a civilian evacuation ship. Jen later left the Calhounds to join her cousin's unit, the Crescent Hawks. Jason went with her. He finally got the job he wanted. Clan Star Aider made their own model around 3065 and produced it by their Dagda Industrial Plex Zeta facility. The Glass Spider 3 is seemingly the same idea as the second variant, but with a bit more punch. The large lasers are now Kingston ERPPCs, and the smalls have been replaced with a Series 6A heavy medium lasers. The rest stay the same as the second variant. The latest variant in the Glass Spider is, you guessed it, Boar. This variant came around 3146 and was produced by Clan Wolf, now named the Wolf Empire. The fourth variant is an enhanced version, the Prime variant. The Gauss rifles are now Hyper Assault Gauss 20s. Hags, yes. Hey, we all love our hags, don't we? There's also 3 ER smalls and a targeting computer. They also increased the speed of this thing with a supercharger. They had to use an XL engine to fit the system in, but the normal max speed remained the same. As mentioned before, the Glass Spider was an evolution of the Galahad. I'm not entirely sure how, but the Innisphere figured this out and called the Glass Spider the Galahad when they first encountered it. I don't know about you guys, but these things look nothing alike to me. Maybe because my eyes are broken, because I've been flying around in space and the sun's radiation and they've been cooking my eyes or something. I don't know, but that is the case, right? The Innisphere somehow figured out that this thing was like based on the Galahad or something along those lines, and they called it the Galahad. This modern version of the Galahad made its debut in 2834, when Clan Widowmaker was losing a trial of absorption against Clan Wolf. The clan unfortunately lost and was fully absorbed into Clan Wolf. Clan Wolf was impressed by the performance of the Glass Spider, since they inflicted a lot of damage before the battle ended. Because of that, Clan Wolf deemed it a worthwhile model to continue the production and development of. And so the Glass Spider's life continues within the Clan Wolf, then later the entirety of Clan Space. The mech is usually assigned to garrison duties. Omni-mechs, in contrast to what I think is a popular belief, are only given to the best frontline units. Omni-mechs are a lot more expensive compared to conventional mechs. This is, among other reasons, why militaries, Innisphere or Clan, haven't fully switched out for Omnis. But this is not to say that they never get involved in frontline fighting. Its long-range design makes the Glass Spider an excellent fire support platform. The armor may be light for a heavy mech, but it's made up for with the range and accuracy of its weapons. Its anti-air capabilities also make it a popular choice to provide first-line air defense. The mech is very popular among second-line troops. Because of its range, it makes it easy for them to rack up their kill counts so they get more honor, and hopefully be reassigned to a more prestigious unit. Many trials of possessions were fought over this mech by lower mech warriors to have the right to pilot this thing. It is also a popular choice in dueling, especially when against an aerospace clanner. I wonder why. Being one of the more common mechs in Clan Space, of course, there will be a lot of pilots. There is one Feiha, the Wolf Empire. She's a very odd choice to be a noble pilot because the thing she is known for is not because she like single-handedly shot down a wave after wave of planes or something. No, it was because she fought a bunch of pirates with a vibroblade and killing all of them, and then claimed their dropship as her own. We got a badass over here. And that is the Glass Spider. It's a short one. I didn't think it was going to be short, but it is very short, actually. It's a very nice change, actually, because last week's video, the Compelling Federation video, my goodness, I spent so long in that one. Like, on the third chapter, the McCarran's War chapter, it's like 4 minutes, right? Around 4 minutes. You know how long I spent editing that? I spent 4 hours putting together 4 minutes of footage. Do you know how long 4 hours is? It's pretty long. Do you know how long 4 minutes is? It's pretty short. But somehow I spent 4 hours putting together that video. Putting together that part of the video. Not just the whole video, that part of the video only. It's pretty wild. Also, I didn't know, I thought clan mechs were all omnis, but they're not. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, because all the popular clan mechs are omnis. That's why I just assume every single clanner pilots an omni or something. But no, they still produce normal mechs, I guess. I always assumed that was like the case when they like already like established themselves in the Innisphere, and they're like, huh, we got all this Innisphere stuff, might as well just give it an upgrade, you know, instead of just having them lying around. Let's just upgrade them, right? And then we can sell them again for money, you know, of course, money, what else? But I thought that was the case, but no, they do make normal mechs too. Also, how is it? I still don't understand how this is the Galahad. Like I don't understand how the Innisphere got to the point where they saw this and be like, oh wait, this looks familiar. Yeah, this looks like the Galahad of old. It does not. The freaking dome is like the biggest change, and the cockpit as well. Like the cockpit on the original one is kind of this shape, and this one is like kind of like a rifleman, really. I've personally never used this mech before, but no, it's an anti-air mech, and anti-air mechs are usually pretty solid. Like they are very accurate. Like they have like, yeah, they usually have guns that are easy to shoot. Like, I mean, they don't do a lot of damage, I guess, in a way, like AC2s and all that, but they are, I think they're pretty good for like shit pilots. Like if you have like a low ranking pilot, I think you can just shove them in like one of these things, and I think they might do well, actually. Might do well for them until they get like more XP, then you can shove them in more you know, more capable, not capable, more I guess capable mechs, I guess, that's not limited to just sniping. More mechs that are harder to pilot, but have a lot more potential on the battlefield. Let's put it that way. But yes, that's this week's briefing, pilots. Thanks for joining this briefing. If you like what you saw, if you gain a sudden patriotic fervor, my fellow Jovians, then please click the sub button down there, and you can join the fleet. We will always need more pilots for the fleet, in anticipation for the attack on Earth. Yes, we're gonna get them one day. One freaking day, we will jump those guys and we'll just tap them a new one. Hey. But if you are not brave enough to join the military, which is always understandable, right? You value life, which is a nice thing to have. Then you could just click the like button or leave a comment. Do both even. Because that will help. That will tell the algorithm that this video is pretty nice, and then the system will push it out to more people that are hopefully a lot more braver than your pussy ass and join the military. But if you do join the military, of course, you know, there's a chance you will fall. But don't worry, when you fall, you'll be forever remembered in the halls of what do you call that? Halls of Heroes. My Discord, yes, the Discord channel, the Halls of Heroes. That's where I mostly post I steal memes and I repost it there because I find them funny, and I think you'll find it funny too, or offensive. I got a pretty dark sense of humor, right? That's me. You don't like it? That's not my problem. Anyway, other than that, I stream my gaming, my training session, yes. Lately, we've been doing a lot of Super Robot Wars, which trains my tactical ability to do my strategic tactical abilities to command troops, which is important since I'm the commander. Well, not the commander, I'm one of the many commanders of the Jupiter fleet. And also trains me with my voicing, yes, espionage voicing. You know, if I ever get put into a mission where I got a spy, then I can put up a convincing voice that can trick those Earthnoids because they're fucking dumb. They're stupid. All of them are stupid. Yes, fuck them. Glory to the Jupiter colony. Glory to the Jupiter fleet. To all of our pilots, take care. Keep on shooting those Earth people, and remember, as you do, that please never get hurt and do not die.